What is up, everybody? I know we're all excited to start our next adventure in Server 17. Just so we're all on the same page, we are going the blue team. Uh, so make sure you find your way there when the server opens. But I wanted to go over all the buildings just so we all know how to maximize their use from the beginning so we can efficiently grow and hopefully grow faster than everybody else. So I'm gonna start here with this marketplace, which is probably the most important. So this is where you're gonna buy. You're gonna be able to buy all your immortals. It's random, obviously. You're gonna use the soul crystals that you see up there. You can refresh this many times a day, and I suggest doing it as much as you can and exhausting your soul crystals here because this is how you are going to level up your immortals basically for free. A lot of games don't have this function, so I think it's really nice. So you get soul crystals or dragon crystals, as you can see down there. A lot of times you can get whole immortals. See if I can get one here. As you can see, you can get legendary ones too. They're not always gems. They do sell them for soul crystals at times. So, uh, but either way, if you see the immortal that you need, you should be getting it. So, like that one, I need that one, so I'm gonna grab that one. I'll grab the water dragon, because I have a really strong water march. But that's basically the gist of it here. I wouldn't waste your money or your soul crystals on really anything but immortals and then the dragon shards. Uh, if you need a speed up, then go ahead, throw some up there to get a building done or whatever. But I would not waste many soul crystals on that. Uh, how you get soul crystals is very simple. I mean, you get them through events and everything. They give them out a lot. But in this alchemy lab, you have all your extra immortals shards, and you can stick them in there for, as you see down there, from that I would gain 180 crystals. These are all crap heroes, so it's not, the ratio isn't good. But if you get extra immortals, you can see it goes up a lot faster. It gets you a lot more soul crystals. So definitely get rid of all your greens and blues from the start. The only ones you want are epics and legends. Uh, and really you only want the epics and legends of the classes or the elements that you're going. So your water elementals, your lightning, if you're going lightning, whatever it is, try to stick to those just so you can keep your soul crystal farm coming in, and you can use that marketplace as much as you can. You get like 60 refreshes a day. It's based on your VIP level, but starting out it's like 50 or 60 refreshes. You really want to be using those as much as you can throughout the day to get the best odds to get your specific immortals. You should target a couple and really try to level this up to max. You can come here and any of the immortals that you don't need anymore, that maybe, say you had a purple one, you leveled it up, and now you have a legend one to replace it. You can come here, put that immortal here, and you can reborn it and get all of the stuff that use all your resources used to make it. So you see I get 500,000 gold back. I'll get all 90 shards of my immortal back, and I can go back up here and then transfer it into more soul crystals. So it's a really cool function. As you can see, you get literally everything back. Experience scrolls. These are ingredients that you use to level up your hero, so you get really everything back. Here, you can turn your non-used weapons into these, I don't really know what their name are, the green crystals, and these are used to level up your weapons for your heroes. So you really don't need to keep any of this stuff. I mean, you're going to use 12 pieces of armor or 16 for your march, and that's it, and then just use the rest to level up the rest of your stuff. This sailing boat, it goes out on missions, comes back you can see you can send it out for 3 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours, costs more money, but it brings back better stuff. It brings back legends, it brings back epics, but it brings back soul crystals. So that's how you farm soul crystals, another way. And with that, this is the chronicle that you progress. It's kind of like the server events. You got to complete them to make the server progress. A lot of us are familiar with this function in other games, but as you can see, like right there, a lot of them give you will upgrade that sailing, that harbor. You can't do it you can't upgrade it naturally. It has to come through this Chronicle. So you see here you get 15% more soul crystals when you complete this in the Chronicle. I know one down here you get like 35%. So it good way to level or progress is with that. For those who are coming from 16, and like I said, we've said you're going to have to wait 2 days. This is why you can't come until we get to Chronicle level 4, which usually takes about 2 days. As you can see up here in the top right of this thing, the server started on 1:30. Chronicle 4 ended on February 1st. So it went from January 30th to February 1st. So 2 days until people from younger servers with castles under level 8 can come. So that is the reasoning behind that. And let's see where we're going to go next. So this is the coin mint. You can turn all your resources into gold if you need more gold. I haven't really found a need for this yet. I've always had plenty of gold. As you can see, I have 500,000 there just from doing missions and stuff like that. But this is just an additional way to get gold. Gold is used to level up your heroes and your dragons. The Dragon Cave, self-explanatory. This is where you're going to level up your dragons and blah, blah, blah. Don't really need to explain much there. Let's see here. So the arena here is a really good way to target a legendary immortal and get it. So as you see, this is a daily thing, so you get these insignia, and you can come to this insignia shop. And as you can see, they sell legendary immortals, epics. So, and this is also the only place that you can get wind dragon crystals. So if you're a wind march, you would be living here. So the arena is actually really good in this game. You really need to be doing it as much as you can. So real quick, I'll just show you. You're going to be you can watch it and fight it and do it, but eventually you're going to want to skip it just to speed up. So I'm attacking the weakest guy. You get less points. You get more if you attack the stronger guys and win, blah, blah, blah. It's pretty obvious. But then you're going to want to come up here and do this as many times as you can, just so you can keep getting these chests down here and get the insignia and get more. And also, if you can stay high ranking in this, the rewards for it are good. You do get a legendary immortal, Empress Wu. I don't know what element she is, but actually I think you can see. She's fire, so not that great in all honesty, but what does that do? Say you get 30 of them, you can turn that into soul crystals, and that's going to be 3,000 soul crystals. So it's still good to try to get that, because like I said, those soul crystals are going to be the main driving force of how you can level up your heroes for basically free. You don't have to spend money to do that. Hospital, self-explanatory, all these are your barracks and whatnot. This is your training grounds. This is your max troops. Level that up. That's self-explanatory. This is your academy where you're going to do your research. And I know a lot of us are coming from like other games like Age of Apes or Kiss of War, where technology was hands down the most important thing. That's how you leveled up your troops. That's how you got to T1, T2, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't apply to this game. Research is not important. You should not be focused research. You get your tier troops by getting level 10 gets you T2, level 20 gets you T3, level 40 gets you T4, or no, 30 gets you T4, 40 gets you T5, and that's max. So yeah, don't really spend too much resources and speed ups in that in the academy unless it's for an event. There's some research events that obviously it would make sense to do it then, but otherwise you need to focus mainly on your level of your castle growth and your march. This is where you're going to unlock chests that you get from bosses on the map to get more dragon shards to level up your dragon. This and the marketplace are one of the only places you can get dragon shards. So you always want to have a chest being unlocked. You can open them faster with gems. I wouldn't suggest it unless you're like 5 shards away from leveling up your dragon and you just want to get it over with. But other than that, just let them open naturally. It's a long grind, and there's really no way around that unless you want to put a lot of money into that. This is the Mysterium. It opens at level 15, so you probably should try to get to level 15 pretty quick because there is pretty good rewards in this. So I've already beat it, I think. Oh no, so I beat the first floor on this, and then you go to the second one. I'll just show you real quick, just so you guys can get a general understanding what this is. So you're trying to get, it's like a labyrinth, and you're trying to make your way through this maze to get to the next level. There's 3 levels, so you're gonna have to choose. You can choose, okay, do I want the chest to get rewards, or this thing will give you an immortal. This, you get that whole immortal, but it's only for the Mysterium, for this mini game. Basically right here you get to use these, so you can build, you can also test out new marches with this for immortals you're thinking about getting, and blah blah blah. So it's really good, cool for that. So then you're just going to walk through this, choose your targets. So say I have a good strong water march, I would definitely want to target this one because it's fire, but you guys can figure that all out. That's pretty self-explanatory. They also have in here somewhere, let's see where it is, they usually have a shopkeeper that sells, I guess this floor doesn't have it, but they usually have a shopkeeper that sells immortals and like teleports for discounted prices. You'll have to find him because there's only one on each map, so if you go the wrong way, you won't hit him. Let's see. And when you, each stage you beat, like say I get to this guy and I beat him, I will get good rewards, better than what you get in these chests. You'll get legendary immortals. So you can either trade them into soul crystals, or if you're lucky, you'll get the ones you need. So this gives a lot of rewards, and it gives legendary immortals, which is equal soul crystals or the immortals you need. So definitely try to get to 15 as quick as possible, so you can open this and start taking advantage of this. This resets every 2 days. So every 2 days you can do all 3 floors of it, get a lot of rewards, and do your testing purposes and whatnot. So it's a really, really cool feature. This wishing fountain is self-explanatory. You just come and you get to select what resources you want per day, and you get more attempts at it the higher you level it up. So pretty self-explanatory there. The Tower of Knowledge is, you can purchase skills with soul crystals. So this is another thing you're going to need soul crystals for. This is a little expensive. Obviously, you can see 1,400 soul crystals. And then to unlock it, it's like, as you higher you go, obviously it counts more. But these skills go to your immortals, and you can change out these skills down here. So you can build your different types of builds with those. There's 100 of those skills that you can choose from and buy, and obviously they cost more and whatnot. Then there is, let's see here, anything else that I think, farms down here. So also another feature in this game, I know a lot of people coming from AOA and everything, your troops automatically defend you. In this game, they do not. If you're getting attacked, you have to come to the wall and you have to garrison them. If there's nothing garrisoned, nobody will defend. You still will lose troops, you'll lose training ground troops, but they don't defend. They literally just get killed. So you're getting attacked, or you're going to sleep for the night and you think you might get attacked but don't want to shield or whatever, you're strong enough to be comfortable with that, make sure you set your garrison. Because if you don't, again, you're screwed if somebody comes and attacks. Let's see. This missions is where you're gonna get ingredients. As you can see, you attack these, you get these ingredients. These ingredients go to your immortals to level them up. I'm sure you guys can figure that out. Let's see. But that is pretty much it. Everything else I see is self-explanatory, and if you guys have played games, you're going to understand it real quick. But those are the things that I've noticed are a little different from a lot of games. But yes, you have to take advantage of this marketplace if you want to compete and be competitive and be a strong fighter, because like I said, it is a great mechanism to get strong marches and free marches. And then using this alchemy lab to just clear whatever you don't need, get those soul crystals, go back into that marketplace and use those refreshes. I wouldn't suggest, once you run out of refreshes, or like these natural refreshes that the game gives you, you can spend gems. I wouldn't suggest it because it will get expensive, and you will get more refreshes throughout the day. So beyond that, everything I would focus on is march-wise, and that's just simple stuff that you'll all learn just by testing out your marches and stuff like that. As you can see, you click up here and you can see the bonuses you get from deploying the same elements and stuff like that. Let's see. Other than that, I think we should be good. And if you guys really hammer down on the market and the alchemy lab, you'll have a step ahead of everybody, because it takes a lot of people a moment to figure that out from what I saw from my last server. But yes, no greens, no blue immortals. Trash them, get soul crystals, and go level them up, because it's definitely the greens and blues, they're trash. They will never stay in your lineup long, so you might as well just go get an epic and throw it in there until you can get legends. But other than that, I'm excited to start 17 with you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I think we have an awesome group, and I think we're going to do very well. So any other questions, feel free to ask me. I'm always here to help, and I will see you in the game.